And that's the reason for this condition that we're living in, this madness, this pain of heart, this sorrow of heart that we're going through, man. This is mad. Imagine you gotta save up with your woman for 25 years just to get a deposit to buy a house. This would be deemed madness by our forefathers that was in the good condition where we had our own land, man. What do you mean? What do you mean? What's this all about? Yeah? It says, and say unto them, thus saith the Lord, in the day when I chose Israel and lifted up mine hand upon the seed of the house of Jacob, again, further confirming that the Lord wasn't dealing with no arbitrary group of people like how these goofy, blood clot, like how these goofy Christians want you to believe. The Lord was dealing with a specific race of people according to the seed, and he still is that same people according to the seed, according to the flesh, right? Don't let them man take that aspect out the Bible, yeah? Because the only reason they're doing that is to throw you off, to get you out of your back, yeah? And made myself known unto them in the land of Egypt when I lifted up my hand unto them, saying, I am the Lord your God. The Lord has only ever spoken in such a manner towards the children of Israel. He's not the God of the other nations. He's a God over them, yeah, over, but he's not the God of them. The Lord is not nigh unto these other nations, point blank period, and he never will be. Israel is a people unto himself. It says, in the day that I lifted up mine hand unto them to bring them forth out of the land of Egypt into a land that I had espied for them. The Lord prepared an inheritance, a land for us, man. We have an inheritance, man, somewhere that we own by rights, by Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, that we don't have to buy. We didn't have to buy it, man. We didn't have to save up, no nothing. It was ordained from on high. You see, yeah? But not just any land. It says, it's flowing with milk and honey. Meaning it was a fruitful land. Good for farming, arable land, and good for the raising of cattle, man. What more do you want? You see me? Yeah? The Lord hooked us up. Wilderness. Which is the glory of all lands. So we got the premium thing. The premium. Jake ain't got no premium right now. Jake are in the slums. We had the premium piece. Now, wherever Jake is, one thing we do know, it's not the premium. Even if you go to the islands, yeah, who do you think owns the premium land? The Queen and foreigners, the seafront and all that. We don't own the premium. You see? But the Lord gave us the premium of the earth. Yeah? Then said I unto them, cast ye away every man the abominations of his eyes, and defile not yourselves with the idols of Egypt. I am the Lord your God. You see? Right? Then said I unto them, cast ye away every man the abominations of his eyes, and defile not yourselves with the idols of Egypt. I am the Lord your God. But they rebelled against me, and would not hearken unto me. They did not every man cast away the abomination of their eyes, neither did they forsake the idols of Egypt. Then said I will pour out my fury upon them to accomplish my anger against them in the midst of the land of Egypt. But I wrought for my name's sake that I should not be polluted before the heathen, among whom they were, in whose sight I made myself known unto them in bringing them forth out of the land of Egypt. All right? So for the Lord's name's sake, he delivered our people, man. Wherefore I caused them to go forth out of the land of Egypt and brought them into the wilderness. And I gave them my statutes and shewed them my judgments, which if a man do, he shall even live in them. So, if we had kept the law, statutes, and commandments, man wouldn't be saving up for 25 years to get a deposit to buy a house, star. You understand? Man would be cool. Man's blessed in your father's house. You understand? What's this all about, man? Peer struggling, man, are dealing with out here. Yo, peer struggling. That's all man know is the struggle. Coming like life is supposed to be like a walk in the park. Us man are doing Ironman contests. Us man's heart rate is up. Lactic acid build up. We're struggling, man. Every day you gotta grind, man. A mishap go down and you can't even defend it. It hurts. Them crackers, listen, let me tell you something for free. Them Edomites, them upper class and upwards Edomites, yeah. When their car break down, they don't stress, man. Listen, when you're around these people, they don't be stressing because they don't need to stress. They got the means and the ability to fix problems. Problems get fixed. They just pay someone and they don't worry about the money that they have to pay to fix it because it's not a problem. For you, it's a problem. Oh, I gotta pay. And it's instantly a stress, which is destroying your body, destroying your health because you're stressing, because you know it's hurtful. When you gotta shell out, like I'll give you an example. You get yourself a parking ticket, yeah? You're stressed because that £80 fine that them man are giving you for a parking ticket is a whole day's work. Sometimes less. It's more than a whole day's work for a lot of people. But you get an Edomite or whoever that's upper class, that £80 is like certain of them man down central London, they stay getting parking tickets. It don't even matter to them. They'll get a parking ticket a day and it doesn't even, it's nothing. You understand? Because they got the resources and the ability, so they live a stress-free life. They have less stress. Jake now, everything is a stress. Everything that breaks, everything that needs to be replaced, everything's a stress. Trying to find a house, trying to find somewhere to live, stress. Trying to pay rent, stress. But that's because, yo, we were disobedient, we were rebellious, and now look at it, man. That's why you gotta go read Hosea, the 2nd chapter, man. We gotta go back to the source, man, because this ain't the way. Yo. Yeah, man. Hold on. Where was I? So, moreover, also I gave them my Sabbaths to be a sign between me and them, that they might know that I, the Lord, do sanctify them. Yeah. But the house of Israel rebelled against me in the wilderness. They walked not in my statutes, and they despised my judgments, which if a man do, he shall live in them. And my Sabbaths they greatly polluted. Then I said I would pour out my fury upon them in the wilderness to consume them. But I wrought for my name's sake that it should not be polluted before the heathen, in whose sight I brought them out. Yet also I lifted up my hand unto them in the wilderness, that I would not bring them into the land which I had given them, flowing with milk and honey, which is the glory of all lands, because they despised my judgments, and walked not in my statutes, but polluted my Sabbaths, for their heart went after their idols. Right? And so, you know, pretty much we're back in the wilderness again, man. We on the outside, man. We exiled out of our land, and that's why we're suffering in all these lands, man. We're the poor, man. Like, and if you think you got it bad, there's millions of Jakes that have it even worse, man, because we are the poor. Yeah, you know, listen, man, the conditions a lot of our people are living in, it's mad. It's mad. Bare board box and galvanized roof, and yo, trust me, it's different. Sometimes you see it, like, because, you know, Obviously, men are living in London. There's poverty, but you know, like that's London poverty. You know, say there's third world country poverty. That's a different, you know, it's a different type of gravy, man. Open sewers and all that kind of business going on. So, yeah, man, look, that's why we gotta repent, man. Because really, we should have learned our lesson that, yo, this sin thing ain't the in thing. You know what I mean? The sin thing is not the in thing, because look where it's brought us to. You're here trying to run calculations on a calculator like you're a mathematical genius, trying to figure out how you're going to end up trying to buy a house. Come on, man. Yeah, just repent, man, and let the Lord do his thing, and the Lord will bless us, man, no doubt. Shalom.